Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Jimmy.
What is up?
And special reoccurring guest, Mark.
Hello. Gonna talk like that the whole time.
He's back. Just down.
Hello, everybody.
Ooh, so sultry.
If I adopted a character for this episode,
I would appreciate that.
I mean, you've only been on 2 of these podcasts in 419 episodes, so
yeah,
I think whatever you want to do
I want to say 3.
I want to say 3. In my heart, I feel like it's 3, but I can only name 2. So
which were
Friday Night Lights.
That's
like
going way
5
back
years ago, and what's it called? I just said it. Men of a Certain Age.
Oh yeah,
Ray Romano, etc.
I wanted that show to be so good.
Yeah, it was not.
Was that because that was like a year ago?
Roughly a year ago. Yeah.
Roughly a year ago. So like you would have been turning 40, or had just
maybe
with Josh and I just behind. So I think that was my reasoning for choosing that show. Men of a Certain Age.
It was a very men turning 40 show.
You're welcome.
I don't remember hating that show. I feel like it was fine.
I feel like, yeah. I don't think I hated it either, but I don't think I wanted to watch it anymore.
Well, I definitely didn't watch any of it afterwards.
Right.
You guys were dicks about it. I don't know.
We were dicks about it. Well, it was a sitcom, so it was probably inherently bad.
Friday Night Lights was show number 53, so season 3?
Season 3, episode 3? No, episode 1.
Oh, dang.
Sure.
Season opener.
Unless we did have, back in those days, we did have some funky other random episodes. No, yeah, it was season 3, episode 3. I don't know how that's possible. Is that possible?
Wait, say that again?
Season 3, episode 3?
Okay.
Is that right? Is that what you said?
No. I mean, you said what? You said it. You said season 3, episode 3.
It was.
But that would have been episode, like, I don't need to do math right now.
You're going to cut this whole part out anyway, right?
I'm absolutely not going to.
Well, this says it was episode number 55.
Sure.
Show number 50.
You're the one that you're the stats man.
Yeah.
Take it offline and report back next week.
25 shows, first and lasties. 25 shows,
No,
first and lasties.
We're gonna sit here while he does this
All
math
right,
work.
fine.
2 shows, and then Friday Night Lights. Okay, whatever. I don't. Doesn't matter.
Carry the 4.
Someone write in and tell us what the. I swear to God, there was another one. Was it like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something like that?
No, that
Game of Thrones.
That would have been great to be on.
I think
Brooklyn
Michelle was on
Nine-Nine
both of those.
No,
I'm
didn't.
confusing you with my wife.
That, yeah. A lot of people do that.
We all do.
Yeah.
Always have.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I'm talking to your wife, I'm like, Mark. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, sorry, Michelle.
Yeah.
Josh, did you see our email from Aunt Nancy?
I read the subject line, but I didn't open the email. I was like doing something, and I was like, oh, Aunt Nancy emailed me or us, and I was like, moving on. I was trying to figure something out, so I didn't get time to read it.
Yeah, she was just responding to everything we said in last week's show.
Oh, yeah?
Which was great. But that Joe is wrong, and it's not aunt, it's aunt.
Well, yeah, it's because that's how you pronounce the word.
Right, objectively, it's aunt. It's not. Yeah, Joe is wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the exchange, but Joe is wrong.
Joe was also trying to figure out because he has aunties. Because that's what he calls his.
He doesn't call them aunties.
But he didn't remember if he was like I say aunt, but I call them aunties.
Oh,
but he's like, but wait, do I have aunties?
That's just a mess.
When he's at the poker table, what does he do?
He aunties up.
He aunties up.
Aunties up. Shit. Well, okay then.
Which is weird, yeah.
I'll allow it.
What's the big blind for my auntie?
God, oh my God. An auntie for my auntie.
Is that correct?
Should we throw it to Mark for what this podcast is?
I don't know if that's a thing we should do. I thought about that for a second.
You want me to try
do
to
you
describe
know what this podcast is about?
I know the gist of it.
Hey, Mark. For anybody that's new to this podcast, what's this podcast about?
If it's your first time here, let me tell you what this podcast is all about. What we do here, we in the sense that I've been here a couple of times before, is pick out a show and watch the first episode, followed by the last episode, and before and in between and after, talk about what we think is going to happen and then what has happened. Make predictions in between the first and the last of what we think we'll see. There are points involved somehow. I've never understood that part.
No one does.
But I think is that roughly the...
yeah, that was really good.
The idea?
That was really good.
It was actually probably more succinct than Joe does it.
And
he's done
better
it.
Than any time.
He's done it over 400 times.
Joe has ever done.
He's done it so much, he's probably sort of like in the weeds with it now, you know? Like
in his own head about it.
Yeah, you've said it so many times, you feel like you have to say something new, then... You know,
yeah.
How many ways can you say it?
Yeah, Nick, our resident anime expert on the podcast. When we watch anime, we have Nick on, and he is a large One Piece fan. And if you're ever at Nick's house,
like a swimsuit,
know the pirate treasure. But you'll go to his house and you'll be like, you guys want to watch One Piece intros? Because there's like 1,200 episodes, and so there's like a bunch of intros now.
Is this like an anime podcast? What is One Piece?
Yeah, well, One Piece is an anime.
It's just in anime.
An anime.
So the intros for this show are different every time?
I don't think every time, but I think
that's a lot of times.
I just think that since there's 1,200 episodes, that there's a lot of seasons, and I think they just change it every season or something like that. Here's the deal. I've only seen One Piece because Nick makes me watch One Piece sometimes when I'm at his house. Okay. What I'm saying is, since Nick is like, let's watch a compilation of all the One Piece intros. I want to listen to a compilation of Joe introducing this podcast.
Oh, man. A supercut.
And just see, like, I don't know how right he gets it every time. He gets it right every time. It's just, sometimes it just takes a real long way to get there.
You say that you want to listen to it, but if it's going to exist, it would be you that cuts it together.
Well,
right?
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I want to listen to it, but I ain't fucking cutting it together.
Right.
So it's never going to exist.
It's got to be like a fan service. Not fan service, because that would still be you doing it for the fans, but
sure.
A fan would need to take it offline and produce it.
Yeah.
And
let us know. We'll send you all the files. And by I mean Josh.
No, you can just download them off
just rip them off YouTube.
Rip them off Spotify or whatever. I'm sure that's possible.
Got to be.
I mean, yeah, everything's possible.
In the Lord our God.
Legal.
Mark, you also picked the show.
I did. I was bouncing around between a couple of ideas, but I
decide?
I think we landed. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, so what we're gonna watch today is the Larry Sanders Show.
Nice.
Starring Gary Shandling.
Excellent. The late great Gary
Shandling. Also starring Rip Torn and Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh, hell yeah.
And probably some other people. I barely know anything about this show.
Yeah, what do you know about this show?
I've, like, a couple of years ago, I watched the first few episodes.
Okay. So you've seen the first.
I've seen the first, but a while ago, and I couldn't tell you any specifics about it other than the general premise.
What is the general premise? Because I have no idea.
The general premise is Larry Sanders, as played by Gary Shandling, is a late-night talk show host. And Jeffrey Tambor plays like his sidekick.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't remember if Rip Torn is maybe like the producer. That might not be right. Don't quote me on that. But it's almost like a 30 Rock precursor in that it's a show about these people working behind the scenes to put on a show, and the various things that go into that.
Kind of a timely era to watch this show when, night
when
like talk show TV is
late night TV is dying.
Is completely dying.
This show's going to be about how the president cancels all the late night shows.
Yeah,
I don't
all
think
the no talent late night.
I don't think that possibility was on the table at the time.
God.
In the 90s.
God.
But
this was the heyday.
So, but you've seen this show.
I've seen the first couple of episodes.
Okay.
There's 6 seasons, and I've seen like maybe the first 3 episodes of the first season, and like enjoyed it, but then just it fell off my radar.
Yeah, 6 seasons, 90 episodes, and it went from 92 to 1998.
Nice.
Sounds like a pretty solid, like 92 to 98 sounds like a good kind of for me, kind of like a good lost HBO time.
Yeah.
Like I know they're sending out good shit, but 7 to 13 years old, so I'm definitely not watching HBO.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because Mark was like, how about the Larry Sanders Show earlier today? And I was like, I don't know that guy's name or that show. So I've never seen the show at all. Do you have experience with Larry Sanders or his show?
I don't. I mean, this is terrible, is that now when I think of Gary Shandling, I think of that weird like senator role he played in Iron Man 1 and 2 before he passed away. And he was not looking good. He was like towards the end of his life when he was like just so much Botox. His face didn't move at all.
Oh, wow.
He was always kind of like that. Like as far as facial expressions, but this is like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Yikes. But he was hilarious. Just fucking hilarious. Very, very interested though. I mean, Jeffrey Tambor alone. But I'm trying to. It kind of makes me sad a little bit to think he's the sidekick. Like I don't want Jeffrey Tambor to be the sidekick. He's the meat to that meal.
He's a leading man.
He is. He's the best. Okay, have you seen John Mulaney?
Yes.
Also that. But John Mulaney, he did a thing. He's doing. I think it might still be going on Netflix, like an actual late night show. And it's like live. And Richard Kind is his sidekick.
Oh,
that's
really?
Perfect.
God, that's great.
The most perfect thing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. They did like a beta test and it was called Everybody's in LA.
Yeah, it was.
And then apparently everybody hated LA.
It was Everybody's in LA, and then they changed it to Everybody's Live.
Okay.
Because it still happens live.
Yeah. On Netflix.
Which is a
wild.
fun thing.
Everybody's live.
Yeah.
And they still do it in LA, but I think they
shut up about that part.
Their market research led them to believe that people did not like that it was LA focused.
Nobody cares. F you, LA.
People don't
I
want
mean,
that.
I would probably turn on a show if I was only basing it on the cover, aka the title of the show. If it said Everybody's in LA, I'd be like, neat. But Everybody's Live, I'm gonna 2% more likely to click on that show.
Yeah. Also, I think the original was called Everybody's in LA because it was shot during like a comedy festival that was happening in LA.
Oh, that's right.
So they were just like taking advantage of the fact that everybody they would want to have on the show was already in town.
Literally had a ton of people just around.
That makes sense. Okay, so this show then is like behind the scenes stuff, or like the inner workings of their late night show.
Yeah, I think it's largely just about like the like funny situations that arise backstage while they're putting on this show.
So we're gonna see some like cameos.
I think there are a lot of cameos in this show.
Some
yeah,
predictions.
like he's got a celebrity guest every week.
Jerry Seinfeld.
That person will really be around.
Really be on.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld. That'd be a good one.
Who's big in '91? Paul Reiser. Like one.
Probably,
trying to think of who was big. Like Alan Alda.
Yeah.
You know, like I
I'd
don't
love to see Alan Alda.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Batman himself.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman himself.
Fresh off of Batman Returns.
Well, that might not be too bad.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's gonna be there in
The
person.
first episode is just Tim Burton.
What does Tim Burton look like? I can't picture him.
I just imagine
He looks like you would imagine he would.
All right.
like Coraline.
Just very pale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he's got
Dark.
like some freaky hair.
Okay.
Freaky hair.
Pale with dark features.
He looks like Edward Scissorhands.
He looks like if Edward Scissorhands was made into a whole human man and aged
it's got
20 more years.
Helena Bonham Carter's hair from Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's accurate, yeah. Marla Singer's hair.
Yeah. Marla Singer. Oh my God. Okay. Do we need to?
I think this is gonna be interesting. I don't know why I was thinking of like the like writing scenes when what is it, the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, when she's like working for that late night show and like being like she's a writer for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, we're gonna get a little bit of a. Is it gonna be like that? But
okay.
Less,
pitching some jokes around the room.
Yeah, but like only that part of that show, not her like running around telling jokes with her boobs out
or whatever. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any
Lane?
boobs in the show. I don't know if there's any boobs in this show.
Yeah. Well, it's HBO.
It's HBO. There could be boobs.
There could be boobs.
We'll just have to wait and see.
There will be boobs.
Like Daniel Day-Lewis.
I'm never.
Boobs?
I'm gonna say something, and you guys are gonna be like, "The fuck." I've never finished that movie.
You've never finished that movie.
I started it and I was like, boring, and then I stopped it.
I mean, it's slow. I'll give you that.
I just don't think I was like. I think I tried to start it one time. Like, I know, when did it come out? 15 years ago.
Probably.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't like this. But I think I just wasn't. I think I could watch it now.
The mood has to be right for a movie like that,
Yeah,
because it is a very like slow paced, like.
It's slow. It's long.
Intensity, but like quiet intensity.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It's one of those movies that I'm like, I probably spent 30 minutes watching it and was like, fuck this, and I'm like, now I'm like, I'm sure I'd like this movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, that's why here.
DDL.
Okay, so the first episode, it has a name.
It's called Daniel Day-Lewis.
Thank you, HBO.
The guest is Daniel Day-Lewis.
Hey, he was a big guy. Still is.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fresh off of Last of the Mohicans.
This show is like this episode has like two
That's
names.
From the 80s, right?
It's a double named episode.
Well, it's in quotations. It's "What have you done for me lately?"
Okay.
And then also in its second set of parentheses, "The Garden Weasel."
Okay.
Okay.
I want that to be Gary Shandling's nickname from someone. Someone gives him.
The Garden Weasel. So yeah, why don't we dive in and we'll watch that episode of the Larry Sanders Show, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of the Larry Sanders Show, called The Garden Weasel. Apparently, whatever I read off the first time just doesn't exist on HBO. It's the title. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to watch Jimmy. Got that right up?
Yeah. Larry is pressed to do a sponsored live commercial for a gardening tool called the Garden Weasel during his show, which creates animosity between him and his boss, Melanie Parrish. Actor Robert Hayes guests on the show. So that's the little summary.
Yeah. I mean, the episode starts off with the show running. Like, we're just watching the live show.
Yeah. Actually, while before that even, the title cards are going, and you hear Hank talking to the audience. Like, here's what's going to happen. So that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A little behind the scenes.
And so they were in the show, and then afterwards, Larry and what is his name? Artie? His like manager or something?
That's right, yeah.
Rip? Yeah,
that's Arthur,
right.
Artie.
Yeah. And Artie is I just go, that's Don Geiss from 30 Rock.
Yeah. I forgot to when I was trying to describe earlier to my wife who Rip Torn was.
Yeah.
I should have told her Don Geiss from 30 Rock. She will know that one.
When you were like, you know who Rip Torn is to me, and I was like, yeah. And then I didn't go, oh, of course, that's Don Geiss from 30 Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my brain didn't click that, but
yeah.
He's the Men in Black guy.
Yeah,
that's what I thought of.
Yeah, but his wife hasn't seen Men in Black.
Apparently, Larissa's never seen Men in Black, and apparently she's told me that just dozens of times.
That's a lie.
I don't know.
She's lying to you.
It's
what a weird thing to lie about.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She's just like, I started this lie 20 years ago, and now I have to just keep lying to him.
She's persistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persistent liar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god.
But then they go, him and Artie, Larry and Artie go into a meeting with the new, is she kind of like this new studio head or like the new just head of the division? I didn't quite remember what they said she was.
Like VP of programming, maybe?
Of late night.
Oh,
I think specifically.
Late night programming and microwave.
Microwave operations.
Doing a 30 Rock thing.
Yeah, do a 30 Rock thing. So she is the she's the Alec Baldwin of the show, but like less funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think her character is really supposed to be funny at the moment, at least.
Yeah.
No. She's the antagonist right now.
Yeah. And then the whole thing is, the whole premise of this episode at least is that they want him to do live commercials, starting off with the Garden Weasel. So how long do they? How long do you think he's just gonna every single day they're gonna like promote the Garden Weasel for like how long?
Yeah, for them to be doing nightly ads on the show for the same product over and over feels wild.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a different age of television.
There's only 10 or 15 products out there in 1992.
You know what this reminds me of is in the Dana Carvey show, which we should also do. Did you see that show ever?
I don't think so.
At a certain point, like their ratings were also not doing well, and they were also told to like do like pitch things and put things in there, and so they started every episode they named like it was like Mountain Dew's Dana Carvey show or like Diet RC Cola. I don't know. It got really wild, and then they actually did like whole like bits. I'm guessing this definitely predates Dana Carvey, the Dana Carvey show, but like they really did like roller skate around on stage with like mug root beer things on or something, and like did a whole bit about it.
Wow.
Oh wait, so was that like real? They had to do that?
I think that actually was like what we saw on Larry Sanders, but it actually played out in real time.
Okay.
And they actually made like a bit out of it. But again, like it was funny, and like what Larry Sanders did in that first one was like that was funny, and in a way that like people then like recognize, there's the Garden Weasel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking about it at the water cooler the next day.
I think what he did was kind of funny because it seemed like the first couple times he did it that Melanie Parrish was not happy with his like execution of these.
Yeah.
And I was like,
made fun of it.
And yeah, but like, what else was he gonna? He's the like comedy late night host. Like that's what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna make fun of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's funny, and people are gonna remember it. Yeah, and then go buy it.
Yeah, asking him to just do a straight-faced ad read would be obviously the wrong way to.
That's
do
when
it.
I.
But I mean, that's why she's the antagonist.
Yeah.
She sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I thought like
sucks.
he was like not okay with it at first. He's like, I'm not gonna do that. I thought he was just gonna like podcast read like this episode sponsored by the Garden Weasel.
Yeah.
Whoa! You shitting on podcasts over here?
strong enough. It's stronger than 10 men and a boy.
He's
as strong as 10 men and a little boy.
Should we talk about that?
It does the work or something like that.
Yeah, that.
Have we even gotten to that part? So in the meeting, like, so they do the show. He does his monologue or whatever, and then I think we kind of skip forward to, okay, finish the show. Good show, Larry. We see some of the other background characters. Janine Garofalo, which I don't know if we heard her character's name, but she's just there in the mix.
She kind of seems like she might be just like a PA.
Mm-hmm. Something
Sure.
like that.
Sure. She's working though, you know, she's doing it. And then a gal named Beverly Barnes, who is Cassidy Yates in DS9.
Oh, okay.
Anybody?
I mean, I'm there for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been too long since I watched DS9. I don't remember who that is.
Yates, you'll remember.
All right, I gotta rewatch.
Penny Johnson Gerald is her real name. But anyway, so then Rip is like, wait, what's his name? Real name? Artie is like, we got this network meeting. Is like, so they go back and forth, and then they go up to the meeting, and Melanie, the network people are telling him to do this, and he says, like, let's give you Hank, because Hank does this kind of stuff all the time in real life. Like, this is a job that he does. And they said, like, yeah, he does it too much. And Hank is Jeffrey Tambor, the sidekick.
So like he's like the sidekick, but then he also just does ads somewhere too.
I think just like on his own time outside of the show,
he's like
also
a commercial man.
Ads. Yeah,
just like lots and lots of actors.
Yeah,
get that money.
Apparently oversaturated.
Get that money.
Oh man, Jeffrey Tambor's national treasure.
Which I also had a problem. I mean, and I get the bit, but then they're like, they do a thing where they said like he's the Jolly Green Giant in the commercials, and then make a point of saying you only see him from like the knees down because he's just a giant in green tights. And even like Larry like laughs about it, like, oh, I didn't realize it was him. Like, how are you oversaturated if no one knows that that's you doing it?
Yeah,
it's not helping the cause at all.
I mean, Jeffrey Tambor has a pretty unique voice, so I feel like you'd be able to tell it was him
if he's just going ho ho ho.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Anyone could do that. I just did it.
Yeah, but not like he would do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
Yeah. Don't act like he wouldn't do it better than that.
He's the best. Best in the game.
Yeah, better than you.
Best Jolly Green Giant in the game. I got the same male pattern baldness. What else? Yeah. So they do it. Robert Hayes comes on. Did we miss it? Oh yeah. We did see Larry Sanders' wife, Janine, in a couple of scenes.
And dog.
And their crazy dog, who apparently is not crazy at all, just very, very well trained. Probably bored out of its mind.
Yeah, according to Mimi from the Drew Carey Show.
Yeah. What's her name?
Kathy Kinney.
Kathy
is
Kinney.
Her name. Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious to see her. And she's a dog trainer, and they're asking to train it, and then they're like, she's like, "Where'd you get it?" And apparently it came from a famous trainer on his show. And she's like, "Oh, this dog is really well trained.
This dog is perfect. I can't touch it."
I can't. Yeah.
That was one of my favorite scenes of the whole episode when she was just like, "Oh, this dog is perfect. I cannot touch this dog." It would be like, what did she say? It'd be like spitting on a Picasso or something like that.
Painting over
a Picasso.
Painting over a Picasso.
And then she was like, "I have to go." And then I forgot what the dog's name was, but she was like, "Dog, door," and it opened the door for her. She just kind of looked at him like, "I'll be leaving now."
Yeah.
I feel like if I discovered that I bought a dog and all of a sudden it can just do anything I want it to, that'd be wild.
Yeah, I mean, what they should be asking Mimi to do is to train them on how to interact with the dog.
How do I interact with my dog?
That's mostly what dog training is.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Largely people training.
It's largely, how do I interact better with this animal who's looking for something from me?
You're just learning how to speak dog.
Yeah. Big part of it.
Yeah, it's kind of so. And then they do. I mean, then the rest of the show kind of goes on, and they do more commercials. It's kind of doing commercials and how he's having a problem with it, and he's fighting with Melanie about how he doesn't want to do it anymore. And then she's just kind of like, and then she punches him.
She punches him in the eye
Because they're like,
was that? Did anyone else get sexual tension from that scene?
I thought they were going to start kissing. If I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I hoped they wouldn't. And they didn't.
I was like, this ain't going to pass the Bechdel test.
But it did.
Sort of.
She smacked him right in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he was like, he's getting his makeup, and the makeup guy's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, I like fell down some stairs, or like I stood up and hit my head on something," and the guy's like, "Yep, okay." He's like, "No, that's what happened," and then like Hank's off camera, and Hank's like, "What'd you do?" And he's like, whatever." He's like, "A doorknob." Like Hank was just immediately like, "Doorknob, softball, doorknob." He's like, "Yeah, doorknob." He's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." He get hit by people a lot.
Hank?
Yeah, no. Well, maybe Hank. He's got a lot of excuses, but does Larry get punched by women a lot, or just anybody? I guess.
Probably mostly women. Yeah.
Doesn't strike me as the type who would get punched a lot, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. He kind of has a punch. He's got a punchable face.
He does have a little bit of a punchable face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch that man right in the face.
He just says whatever's creeping up there. Neil Mellon.
But yeah, I definitely thought there was going to be some sexual tension, but there really wasn't. They hate each other, but save that for predictions, maybe.
Yeah, I might still be setting something up.
Maybe setting. One thing is kind of interesting is because like right at the end, it's like Larry's like kind of like a yes man or like just trying to be a pleaser to like keep going, and so then only time he like stood up for himself and like said they weren't gonna. At the end, they said we're not gonna do these anymore, and that was because like Artie was in the room, and Artie's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna. He like figured it out. He's like, no, we're not gonna do it anymore. And then like right away, someone else asked him another question about like maybe you could try it some more. And he's like, yeah, maybe.
I think he just offered that on his own.
Yeah.
And, like he just fully. I think he's just a little bit of a coward at heart, and wants Arthur to have all the hard conversations for him.
Yep. Which is probably why Artie at the end said like you're going to talk to just me now and not Larry. Just smart.
Probably just makes Artie's life a little bit easier too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good dichotomy then to have. It makes sense now why like Artie's going to be around, and doing all that stuff. So I like that. They set up at least the character of Larry pretty good. Like he's really funny. And he's a good late night host, but then like outside of that, him just like having any tension with anybody, he's just kind of like he runs away, hides.
It does give a little bit of Curb Your Enthusiasm feel to me.
Yeah,
Larry Sanders. He maybe could be a little bit of. There's some Larry David in there.
I could see that.
I think Larry David likes confrontation.
As far as like, he just said, but he does. He just says what's on his mind.
Yeah.
Often is offending people.
Oh yeah.
But then he immediately like tries to weasel out of it, tries to backtrack on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the same character, but there is some there are some parallels there.
And no Sting at all, which is on the thumbnail.
The HBO thumbnail shows a picture of him, and I think Sting. That's definitely Sting, right?
That's definitely Sting. It's unmistakably Sting.
Unmistakably Sting, but there's no Sting.
New band name, I call it.
Unmistakably Sting.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Thanks.
People are gonna be so mad when they come. There's no Sting.
Well, I guess.
I got stung by a bee a couple weeks ago. That was pretty unmistakable.
Nice.
Yeah. I hadn't been stung by a bee since I was a kid. It was like,
man, I thought only kids did get stung by bees.
Yeah, it's like a weird, like, who gets stung by a bee as an adult?
Mark told me that story, and then one day later we were biking, and I think a bee flew right into my face, and I might have gotten stung by a bee.
Just like a little bit?
I mean, it goes red for like a day.
Okay.
I'm not like allergic to anything, as far as I know, so.
I think it affects people differently.
Yeah. Also, maybe didn't get it off because I was like, get the sting off well because I was like flying down a hill.
Yeah.
And then just
you were both traveling too fast.
A big bug just slammed me in my face.
Yeah.
It might have just been that a bug hit you in the face going real fast.
I felt like it. It kind of felt like
he's just being a baby about it.
He's being a real bitch about
tiny
it.
Little bug hit him in the neck. Oh, my face. I think I get stung.
I got it at a blade in its hand.
Just
and it cut me.
Sliced you right across the face.
I couldn't believe when if we can just talk about bee stings some more.
Oh yeah,
please.
Sure. I couldn't. My got really itchy, and I didn't expect a bee sting to be something that got itchy.
Sure.
But like 36 hours later, it started to be really itchy for a couple of days.
Huh? Just the venom.
Just the bee venom
trying to get out.
I think I did a really bad job of trying to get the stinger out, and probably in the process squeezed more bee venom into my body. So I think that might have
really rang it out.
I think that made it worse than it needed to be. I don't know what I'm doing around a bee sting, obviously.
Just beat some venom straight into your body instead of got out of it.
The whole bee is just still there, and you're just squeezing it.
There's an entire bee. You can still see it under my skin. There's a whole bee.
Wow. You're supposed to suck. You're supposed to suck the venom out.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody?
Or at least the bee carcass.
Did you have anybody pee on it?
Yeah, I had a bunch of people pee on it.
Okay, yeah. Well, then it shouldn't have itched at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some other reason why I was itching.
You definitely have a.
What just happened?
Yeah, this took a turn. Sorry.
You have some form of sexually transmitted disease from all those people that peed on your bee sting.
Can you get STDs from urine?
I feel like you can get it from
a yeast infection.
You got your legs has a yeast infection now, Mark.
Bee carcass pee infection. Right in the epidermis.
It's the medical diagnosis. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, what else? I think we pretty much covered the episode.
Yeah, that's kind of what that was about.
Seemed very well fleshed out for a first episode. Like, a lot of times we go into these pilots and you can see it. You can see what they're trying to do and where it's going. But a lot of times they're not fully fleshed out, especially in comedies. But
yeah,
clearly Gary Shandling had this idea all ready to go.
Yeah, I think this felt like a show that was like ready to go episode. Like everyone, it didn't seem like they were getting used to each other. You know, like a first season almost does.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt good. I heard Adam Scott say that when they filmed like Severance.
God, that's different.
Yeah. When they did Severance season 1, they filmed it like all at the same time, so that like took out like that feeling of, you know, like the first episode feels like weird because like they're all getting used to each other as actors, and it like spread out the weird throughout the whole season, so like you can't really tell.
Yeah,
because some of the new stuff was like later on and it was the first and whatever. So I don't know how they film HBO shows, but I assume that they have a solid plan.
92.
Well, and you know, I mean, they name their episodes, so they're already locked in, right?
Yeah, well, I think on all of these, if we probably had this conversation 400 times, but on these like non-network shows, what do people call them these days?
Premium
channel. On these premium content things, they're fleshed out a little differently. They're it's not like people are filming a thing and then pitching it to you. It's like HBO has given you money. They already know about the thing. They've given you the money and the tools to make it.
Yeah.
You're making it now. We've purchased a season. It's not like you're shopping it to different networks with a pilot.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, still in a first episode, like the actors are all new to each other mostly, right? I mean, unless they've worked together before.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
There's still like that first season growing pains,
Sure.
generally.
Something about just throwing a ton of money at something that makes it just a little bit better fleshed out.
That's fair.
It's been a long time since I had watched the first few episodes of this, but from what I remember, I think it does pretty much just continue in, because, you know, sometimes you watch the pilot of something and then the next episode, half the things are different and there's different characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is just like the next episode, the continuation of this exact story with these exact people. Yeah.
Sweet. I can see that. You think all these people are going to be back in the finale? You got predictions about it?
That's a question.
I don't have predictions about who's going to be back or not, but I do have predictions. Should we get to them?
You don't have Artie dies?
He's not dead.
Artie funeral?
Do you have Artie dies?
No, I wish I did. Can I get a spirit point for that? If it's true. Is an Artie funeral?
No. Did everyone make I didn't make a prediction, but I was wondering, did people make predictions on like who might be like the guest on the show, if there would be one?
I did not.
I didn't say a specific person. I did an over-under. Should I just say mine?
Yeah.
Because I gave one away. Okay, so I have 4... Wait, what am I trying to say? Equal to or greater than 4 guests.
What?
Cameos.
Cameos, okay.
So yeah, guests, but like people that we clearly know, like Sting, for instance.
That feels safe.
Right?
I think
we just had one.
I think there's going to be a ton of cameos in the finale.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. Okay. And then number 2, I think we see the dog. I think we bring the dog. Is still around? I sure hope so. Probably still jumping crazy. And then my number 3 is that Larry is getting canceled. And then my number 4 is that Larry starts a podcast.
In like 1998.
He starts the world's first podcast.
He's just Conan O'Brien.
Mine are a little bit similar. Is it alright if I do?
Yeah.
Next.
Hit it.
I also said, I guess I didn't say this specifically getting canceled, but I said that the finale of this show will also be the final show of the In-Universe show. Also, I said we won't see the dog.
You bastard.
So either way, one of us gets something.
Well, there's that.
I predicted that Janine Garofalo will play a bigger role.
Ooh.
Because she had like one line in this episode. I think she'll be like a more fully a character.
Nice.
And I wrote someone gets drunk.
Nice.
I'd like to see somebody get drunk.
Gary
or whoever.
Shandling.
Hank would be good.
Yeah, that would be really good.
A lot of good options.
I think he'd be sad. His character seems just a little sad.
It is, yeah. He's got a sadness to him,
which I like.
Yeah,
it's a funny sad though.
Right.
So,
it's a Jeffrey Tambor sad.
Yeah, which is genuinely hilarious. I got four things to say. My number one was the Larry Sanders show was ending.
Yeah.
And we kind of talked about how Larry's kind of a coward. I think he yells at somebody.
Ooh.
All right.
And that's what we call character development. Larry becomes a huge asshole.
Yeah, he's a dick now.
I think Hank wears like a costume. Like he's like dressed up all silly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe he wears like a chicken costume or something like that.
Like in an advertising fashion. He's in like a Ronald McDonald makeup.
God, I want that one to happen.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And then I went ahead and I decided that Seinfeld was going to be a guest on the show.
Nice.
HBO, Larry David, maybe they get Seinfeld.
I could see it.
Could see it. Me too.
He'd be right of that time too. He was like
pretty damn big.
1998. He was
probably like
at the peak of Seinfeld fame.
Like season 6 of Seinfeld.
Yeah,
something like that. All right. Well, the finale of the Larry Sanders show is called Flip.
Flip.
Okay.
All right.
Philadelphia. So we're gonna watch that, and we'll be back. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of the Larry Sanders Show. It was called Flip. Jimmy, got it right up?
Kinda. Larry, Hank, Arthur, and the staff prepare for and put on Larry's last show. The end.
So we all got a point for that.
So we got that.
Nailed it.
The Wikipedia says a little bit more. In the series finale, Larry Sanders tapes his last show over his quote-unquote 10-year run. I guess just because this show has only been on for 8 years, but it existed in the universe as being on for 10 years.
Wait, what math did you just do?
You said 8. It's 6 seasons.
6.
Okay.
2 through... Yeah, I was thinking 98 in my head, but 92 through 98, so 6.
Yeah, and like the pilot isn't the first show.
Right.
So presumably it's been going on.
Yeah, maybe it's been going on for 4.
Yeah.
And then it says headlined by guest Jim Carrey, Jerry Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Ellen DeGeneres, Carol Burnett, Sean Penn, Clint Black. This show was an hour long instead of the usual 30 minutes. Thanks, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia never misses a beat. So informative.
I don't feel like I know why it's called Flip. Do we
Really?
know?
He just keeps saying it. He said, don't flip.
His thing before going to commercial is no flipping.
Yeah, I'm an
And
idiot.
then at the very end, he says, "You may now flip."
Yeah, no, you're right. That is why. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Don't change the channel.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Do you know what flip means,
Hey,
Mark?
I have an idea.
Hey!
So it starts in there. They're like desperately trying to get people on for this last show, and for some reason it's seeming hard. But by the end of it, like everyone ever is on the show. But they're trying to get David Duchovny,
Warren Beatty.
They see the one guy who's in a lot of things. It's terrible that I don't know his name. Who was in The Office with Arthur and Larry trying to drum up people. He sees Warren Beatty in the parking lot, and then we have this little side scene of Larry running out to the parking lot and having a conversation with Warren Beatty, who just shuts him down.
Yeah.
It's like, bye.
Declines. But
Yeah,
a lot of guests. Was it you that thought there would be at least 4?
Yeah, I should have said way higher.
There were
than
like
that.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was more emotional than I expected it to be, and it was more heavily focused on the show itself than I expected it to be, because my sense of the show in general is that it focuses most of its time on the behind the scenes. But this episode was like 2/3 just watching the Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah, it was a lot of the show. Like the beginning had a little bit before, and then at the end there was like a couple minutes of them like leaving, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because who were they trying? They were saying like Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he like sprained his ankle or something because he slipped on ice because his new movie was only ice.
Yeah.
Which I assume is a Waterworld joke.
Yeah,
I think so.
It's good. Yeah, did that come out like just before this or something? He's just doing water themed films.
98. That seems like, I feel like Waterworld's been out for a while.
He did. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it was more mid 90s. He did do a lot of themed movies. I feel like very heavily like
did like a fire movie and
all the elements.
Air movie.
The wolves movie with the dancing.
Yeah, the basic elements: fire, water, wolves.
The U.S. Postal Service. Did you see that film?
No, but I know.
The Postman.
Golf. Golf is one of them.
The golf element.
Tin Cup?
Yeah, we're using that, right?
Yeah.
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 He was the guy.
I haven't thought about that movie in a long time.
Yeah, I forgot that movie exists. That's a great movie. Draft Day, football. I'm really trying to make Draft Day happen. I feel like no one's seen this movie.
Nobody knows what you're talking about when you try to reference Draft Day.
Waterworld is 95, by the way.
The entire film
topical.
was just about Draft Day. We also had some cameos of, Jon Stewart playing Jon Stewart apparently, but Bob Odenkirk playing some sort of agent, and that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see some more of that.
Gail the Snail? I don't know that actress's name.
No one does.
You know what? Actually, I do. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Try to
do it. Her
name
name is Mary Lynn, and then her last name is like Roxcube or something. There's a spare J in the middle.
Reykjavik.
Some kind of Slavic.
Mary Lynn Reykjavik.
Yeah.
And also Jeremy Piven.
And Jeremy Piven,
who clearly was in this show at some point.
And notably not Janine Garofalo.
Yeah. Definitely not her.
But wait, so Jerry Piven wasn't in this episode?
Yeah.
Where was he?
He for sure was. He was in the lineup of like old people as Larry was walking out to the show before the show started.
Yeah, there was a moment when Larry was walking out about to start the show, and he walked past a line of like people he had wronged,
like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I remember when he talked because I remember when he talked to the gaffer.
And one was the guy, and that's the guy who you don't teach a lesson, right? That was that guy, right?
Oh, he's the one-armed man.
Yeah,
who says you should always leave a note and you don't teach lessons to your son.
That was the sound guy, right?
Oh, I didn't recognize him.
I didn't.
Oh man, I'm gonna look.
That either,
you
but
guys
I wonder.
talk amongst yourselves. I am pretty sure that's who that was.
And Jeremy Piven was just one of the guys before that guy.
Jeremy Piven was the previous guy.
Oh, I saw all those people in line, and no part of me went, "That's Jerry Piven."
Yeah,
you guys just kept saying his name, and I'm like, "Where is this guy?"
Yeah, it was there was a lot going on in this episode that just seemed to be hinting at stuff that had happened over the run of the show.
That makes
which,
sense.
like, without all that context, I didn't know what the hell Jeremy Piven was doing there, but I bet he was part of, like, an arc in some previous season,
Yeah.
you know?
It's part of some entourage, probably.
Yeah. David Duchovny's ballsack
Oh, yeah.
was featured.
Was that Basic Instinct? Is that the
It was a
movie
Basic Instinct reference, yeah.
where Sharon Stone, like, uncrosses and crosses her legs?
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Flash the vag.
Everybody in the world knows that scene, Jimmy.
Yeah, I've not seen that movie, but of course I know that scene.
Yeah, no, I don't know that.
Sorry, everybody our age and above knows that scene at the very least.
Fair. But yeah, Duchovny did a little bit of that, which was
yeah, it's
good
kind of
for
funny
all
that
of
he
us,
was
I
just
think.
like there and he was like, please be on the show. And then you just never was on the actual show.
Yeah, no, it didn't appear to be on the actual show, but apparently the character of David Duchovny in this universe has a big crush on Larry Sanders, as portrayed by Gary Shandling, who they make a reference to the actor Gary Shandling at a point in this episode.
That's great.
They make a meta reference. Who was it?
It was Sean Penn.
It was Sean Penn.
Talking
And apparently
about the
they
movie
were-
Hurly Burly.
They were in a real movie that came out around this time called Hurly Burly, and he just
Stacked cast.
talks to Larry Sanders about this actor Gary Shandling.
Who's like on the bottom of the acting totem.
Yeah, he's
the
like the
real
worst
piece of
actor
shit.
in the movie.
Which is pretty good.
That was fun. There were a couple different elements in this episode that made me wonder if it was gonna like all be a dream at the end.
Ooh.
This is going to be like a Saint Elsewhere type thing.
Something about the Gary Shandling mention, and also like the moment where he was walking by the people he had wronged. Like, why would
Yeah.
that be a part of it? That's insane. And so I thought, like, oh, he's gonna like wake up from this. This is like gonna be his nightmare about how the last show would all go wrong.
Hmm.
But then it ended up just not being that. Would have been interesting though. I wouldn't have seen it coming.
No.
I mean, until I did.
Fair. So yeah,
it wasn't the same guy. Damn it.
Wait, what?
It wasn't the one
The
armed
sound guy wasn't the one. Because the
okay.
one-armed guy is Larry, I think, right? No. Larry is the Larry is the guy who's...
Just let him cook, Mark. Just let him cook.
He's not really cooking. He's just quietly looking at his phone.
Who's
Why don't we hope he turns the heat up?
Fuck. Okay, Marshall Bell was the sound guy. So I'm scrolling through to try to see. I thought it was Larry, but Larry's the guy who, I don't know what it is.
Do you think a video podcast of just Jimmy looking at his phone would be more entertaining or less entertaining than what's happening right now?
I mean,
He's the guy who Jeffrey Tambor speaks through in like family meetings from the prison. That's who
Oh.
Larry is.
that character's name is Larry?
Yeah.
And that's who the boom operator who was wronged is?
No, that wasn't him.
No, because I was
Jimmy's
thinking
just referencing various characters.
So the
very-
boom
they're
guy
just
in
both
the show.
old,
Really?
tall guys. But I'm trying to. I'm
there's
trying
only
to.
two of those in the world.
I don't know what that guy's name is in the show. So
Yeah, like I would know it if I saw it. They speak his full name at some point.
sure.
The show as in like his name, this character's name in Arrested
The
Development.
one-armed man character's name in Arrested Development,
Okay.
I feel like, is a name that I should know, but
Yeah.
it's not coming to me in this moment.
So a couple other things. First of all, so besides just all of the guests on the show, which is great, those parts were all funny, some kind of weird. The Jim Carrey one was great, and he sings a Dreamgirls song. And then once they're off air, it's just like, what? Like you're a piece of shit, basically.
Yeah.
But off the air, in like backstage, there are actors playing themselves, but just like fighting each other, just like pissed, like getting angry at each other.
Was it Tom Petty?
Tom
Yeah.
Petty was one of them.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on the show, but then he refused because too many people were singing songs.
Yeah, they were all told
Yeah,
they were
'cause-
singing goodbye songs.
Because Jim Carrey had already sang a song, and then Clint Black was going to sing a goodbye song.
Yeah, which he did.
It was like eating
And
up his
then-
spot, which kind of makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, it
I
does.
feel for him.
It does. But then also in that mix was Greg Kinnear.
Yeah, Greg Kinnear
for some reason.
also involved, and also did not appear on the show as we saw it. We only
Never
saw him
made it
backstage.
We probably didn't make it on because he got into like a fist fight with one other guy.
Tom Petty.
With Tom Petty.
But wasn't
and
there
Clint Black.
No, the other guy.
And Bruno Kirby was in the mix.
Is that who that other guy
was?
He's
the guy. He's in City Slickers, and at the end, he was the only one at the end we saw with Artie who was like pissed about being bumped off the show. But you can only have so many.
Is he also the best friend character of Billy Crystal in When Harry Met Sally?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just hooked his
I forgot about that.
his rope to Billy Crystal.
Just a big Billy Crystal friend. So
yeah, he's riding Billy Crystal's sidecar through his career.
Yeah,
like a bitch.
I think he's very funny.
Yeah,
give him that.
Well, it's fine. It's just sidecars are for bitches.
Sure. So we had Jim Carrey as a guest. Then we had Carol Burnett as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question?
Carol Burnett then brought out Ellen DeGeneres.
No, that was so good.
Who they were talking that her show had just ended, but I looked it up and the last episode of that show aired after this.
So the last episode of like her sitcom
yeah.
Yeah,
not like the Ellen DeGeneres show, but Ellen, which we've never done on this, I don't think.
Oh yeah, because I guess she did have a sitcom.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's why she's famous.
Yeah, I guess we'll get there.
You had a question?
Not anymore. She's Ellen. Ellen's famous to me because she was married to Portia de Rossi. That's why Ellen's famous to me.
Well, she married Portia de Rossi because she was famous from other things.
Is that why Portia de Rossi married her? Because she was famous?
Yeah, probably.
That might be why Portia de Rossi is famous. That's I know them in the opposite direction.
Well,
yeah, for sure.
Just know her from Arrested Development, so therefore she's famous to me.
Right.
But that's it.
That's all you need. She's in Clueless, I think.
Portia de Rossi's in
like,
Clueless?
She's like one of the background girls in Clueless. she's just in Clueless.
She's a featured extra in Clueless.
Yeah, you're just in Clueless. She's like one of the high school.
She is famous.
Got him.
I said, once again, famous to me.
Oh, man, I forgot.
I respect her body at work more than I respect Ellen's. Just going to put it that way.
Okay.
You respect her body? What?
Of work. And
so
body.
Hank, I forgot about the bit at the beginning where everyone's talking about the end of the show, and then Hank is like practicing a speech to Larry Sanders, like a picture of Larry Sanders on a vending machine, and then and like crying about it, and then he tries to give it during the show, but then is cut off by Jerry Seinfeld.
Hell yeah, he was.
Jerry Seinfeld appearance.
Wild.
Confirmed.
Which is amazing. That's a great bit.
I was debating between Seinfeld and
Larry David.
Because I was like,
I don't know if Larry David was really a known.
Yeah, he was just
yet.
like the EP guy on Seinfeld, as far as maybe some people were concerned at that point.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I'm sure he was like.
Wasn't he like a co-creator of that show?
Yeah, he was a co-creator, and every time there's like a voiceover in Seinfeld, it's always Larry David's voice.
when the episode with the dogs barking, it's just Larry David barking.
Just Larry David making barking noises. If there's ever like a baseball announcer, it's always Larry David's voice.
He's also Frank Costanza's lawyer in a cape.
Yep, the man in the cape.
The man in the cape.
Oh,
it's Larry David.
The first time they ever refer to Newman, you just hear like a voice. Kramer's talking about how his friend Newman is going to jump off the roof of the building.
Yeah.
But you'd never seen Newman before at this point. They hadn't cast Wayne Knight. And Kramer like yells something up at the roof, and you hear supposed Newman yell back, and it's like obviously Larry David.
That's awesome.
Larry David as Newman.
That's good.
He's just in the editing room, just with the microphone.
He's just across the room from the microphone yelling at it because he's supposed to be on the roof.
Yeah.
I remember that episode because at some point, Kramer's like, I got to go up to the roof and save him or whatever. And then like after a couple times in the episode, Kramer's just yelling from a window being like, just jump. Stop bugging me about this. And he's just like yelling at him to just jump already. He doesn't, which is great because we need Newman.
Dotson here.
See, nobody cares.
And And I brought up Hank, or I remembered Hank's whole thing because he's sitting there and Tim Allen comes on, and then Tim Allen like obviously doesn't want to be there. And the second they go to commercial, he's like, "Well, I gotta go," and he starts to walk away. And Hank goes, "Hey, Jungle to Jungle, really underrated." This is such a good line.
That was actually a funny part too, because Tim Allen during the like on camera interview was like, "Yeah, like it's good. We're gonna be so sad to miss you. Like, yeah, we should like hang out, like go fish or something, like whatever." Mm-hmm. And then like it goes to commercial, and before Hank tells him like, Jungle to Jungle, Larry's like, "So like you want to like we like hang out tomorrow? You want my like, home phone number?" And then Tim Allen's like, "I got your phone number. I gotta go." And he's like, "You got my phone number?
My home phone number?
My home phone number?" I mean, I would assume, and if you're in that circle, you could just be like, "Could someone just someone get me Larry Sanders' phone number?"
Yeah.
I don't think it's probably that hard.
I think that's right. I think anybody who's in those circles.
I feel like Brad Pitt,
ask their assistant to get a phone number for them.
Brad Pitt, for some reason, didn't have like Jeff Goldblum's phone number, and he'd be like, "Could someone give me Jeff Goldblum? I need to call him." They'd be like, "Yeah, we'll figure it out."
Man, he would have been great in this episode.
Goldblum?
Yeah.
Based on the HBO thumbnails, he was in it 2 episodes ago.
Oh my God,
he's right there.
That's why I said Jeff
That's
Goldblum.
why you said it?
That's what brought him into your head.
Brad Pitt came into my head naturally.
He was very handsome.
He's still handsome.
I mean, yeah, but totally in a different way,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's young handsome.
Yeah, you're right. That is what it is.
Yeah.
Young handsome. Old handsome.
Yeah, and now he's old handsome.
Yeah.
I feel like
we call that distinguished now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I guess I forget that. I forget that he was like a kind of a hunky actor.
Weird movie to call it out on, but watch The Fly. It looks great on The Fly.
Yeah.
Until he doesn't.
Until he looks like a fly.
Yeah. He's a monster. Hideous monster.
But before
he looks disgusting.
Yeah, but before he looks disgusting, he looks great.
It's a fantastic movie.
Also the movie, is it called Earth Girls Are Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a young Jeff Goldblum for you.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, I would have been easy if Jeff Goldblum would have walked up to me.
Wouldn't we all?
Who else is in that?
Is it Gina Davis?
Is that Gina Davis? I was gonna say it
like 5 years ago.
There's a great. Whenever I think of her in anything, I just think of that Stewie in Family Guy, where he just says out of nowhere, "What happened to Gina Davis? She used to be in movies, but now she's not in movies anymore." And it's true. But speaking of which, not in things is Larry does not seem to be married anymore. Did not see his wife, and he was saying a lot of things about being on dates and stuff.
Yeah, dating other women.
Also, no dog.
Well, even in the first episode, somebody made a reference to him like having been divorced a few times.
Sure.
So yeah,
is that?
I wasn't totally surprised.
It's like Gary Shandling in real life.
I think when we were talking about when I was thinking about this show earlier, I was looking up Gary Shandling, and I think it said he was never married and never had any kids.
Oh, that kind of surprises me.
Yeah.
Just to circle back really quick, ironically, Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum were both in Earth Girls Are Easy and The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh,
forgot that she was the girl from The Fly.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, and Jim Carrey's in Earth Girls Are Easy too, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
My God.
And along my side, Damon Wayans.
Excellent.
Pretty wild cast, actually.
What was I gonna say? I lost it. What were we talking about just before that?
Various Gina Davis movies. I don't know what you wanted, Jimmy. I don't know what you want from us.
I don't know. I was going back to the first episode. I was gonna say that. So in the Wikipedia, at least, Gary Shandling was a big deal on late night. Like, he did a bit on Letterman and then became a regular guest and then became a regular guest host and then was actually offered a late night talk show and then turned it down and then developed this instead of doing that.
Interesting.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
To think about. And he just did like a parody life of himself. What if I had done that? Here it is.
I mean, I think that's a better move. I like it.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, and it's like, it's interesting that he had a little bit of experience like actually hosting, even if just guest hosting.
Yeah.
A late night show. Like, really had some sort of peek behind the scenes of that world.
Yeah. So he knows firsthand. The wikis called him a permanent guest host. Like he took a gig from Joan Rivers, which is also kind of wild. But yeah. And that it definitely felt in this last one like there was a lot of real kind of nudging at like Hollywood. I don't know, or like his experience of it.
Mm-hmm.
There was some pretty like, oh damn, like Jeffrey Tambor like going off on him for treating him like shit for 10 years, but then coming back and crying and
immediately
hugging.
coming back and crying and saying he's sorry.
Yeah, that was great.
Classic Tambor right there.
Big crybaby.
Big crybaby. No, just hilarious.
We all know what a big crybaby he is.
God, cry about it, Jeff. Oh boy.
So are we watching any more of this, Jimmy?
Yeah, I would really like to. I thought this was really funny. Plus, it's 11 season episodes at 25 minutes.
Are all the seasons 11 episodes?
They must not be, because I think we said there were 90 episodes
90
in 6 seasons.
Oh, we did?
So it doesn't math out for them to be 11.
Well, then that's a lot more episodes.
You just saw there was 11 episodes in the final season and decided that's how many there were in all of the seasons?
Well, yeah. That is what I did. 13. Okay.
13 in season 5. Oh, I saw Janine Garofalo in a season 5 thumbnail.
Hey.
So she hasn't been gone that long.
Good for her. Good for her. All right. So some of them are 17.
They're
Maybe
all
the
different.
first 4 are 17. Yeah. Still, though, it's very funny.
So Helen Hunt.
Ooh,
that one's only 13.
One's 13, and Bob Saget. So if the thumbnails to be believed, Bob Saget is the final host of the first season.
Yeah, the first thumbnail on HBO it lies to you, and Sting is not in it. But
maybe he got cut. He got cut for time.
Maybe. But I like this. I would watch some more of these. It's fun seeing these like old celebrities like guest star, and then it's kind of just like a feel good fun little show. Even though it's like Larry like complaining and being like a drama queen every once in a while, but still like kind of an interesting little thing, and based on this isn't something serious, so I could use that in my life.
Yeah, I had watched a few episodes before and just sort of like fell off of it, but not because I wasn't enjoying it.
It's just hard to watch.
I'll probably go back to it at some point.
It's hard to watch a full show fully.
Yeah.
I was
hard to watch 90 of something.
Yeah, it's hard to watch 90 of anything.
Oh man, that's true. I don't think I noticed it in the first episode, but in the last episode, and they like, Jim Carrey was actually running out into an audience and stuff, but apparently the first season and then some of the last season were actually filmed, like those parts were filmed in front of a live audience, which I think is really cool.
I was wondering when he was like giving his monologue, I was like, I wonder how authentic they did that, if like they tried to make him like come out and like do a live monologue to like a live studio audience. Not that was like, it's just one of those dumb things that like they would like, I want, this show's about this, so we're gonna do it live. Like it would really be done just to like give it authenticity that is completely unneeded, but they would just do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, at a certain point they're like, well, we can add all this stuff in post, we don't need to have people in here. But
well, I mean, most people, it's not like how much does it really cost to have a bunch of free people come and sit down, right?
Sure.
Free people.
Well, I mean, just like people it's like that's what all the late night shows do, right? It's just a bunch of free people sitting down.
People pay to go see that.
Yeah, it's more than free. Negative free.
I mean, I think it's usually free.
Is it free?
I went to see Colbert once years ago, and I'm pretty sure that was free. You just have to like sign up for tickets well in advance, and I think they disappear quickly, but I don't think it costs anything.
Huh. Sick. I would love to do that. Too bad.
Well, you got a little while.
Yeah, a couple months.
A little while. I did think I remembered it from the first episode when I realized that they're actually taping in the finale. That when he walked out in his monologue, in the first episode, he like walked out like past like a mark, and then like looked on the floor and walked back to it, like oh, this is where I'm supposed to stand, you know? And like in the moment I thought, oh, that was like really cool and kind of genius. But I think he probably was actually looking for his mark to stand on because it was actually being filmed. Because they actually like used those kind of cameras and stuff, and then they use like more of the like documentary like handyman cameras for the scenes not on the show to make it actually look and feel different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Fun little bit. I'm gonna watch it.
Sweet predictions.
Woo.
Jimmy, you went first, right?
Oh yeah, did I get anything? Well, way more than 4 cameos. We did not see the dog.
No, we did not.
Dead or gone.
Larry is ending, and Larry did not start a podcast. Unfortunately, as far as we know.
Well, podcast didn't exist in 1998, so that's clearly what he didn't do.
Like a radio show?
Well, it's not a podcast; it's a radio show.
Okay, well, 2.
2.
Are you giving yourself a point for the series ending? Because I feel like you said canceled, and I don't know if that's definitive.
You're right, I did. I guess we don't know whose terms exactly.
Yeah, they didn't go into that. I don't know. I'm just creating problems. It doesn't matter.
Half credit?
Sure.
1.5?
The hell do I care?
Give you 1 and 1. 1 real, 1 spirit.
God damn it. All right, fair enough.
I was next. I said the show was ending. That's a full point.
Yep.
I said Larry yells at someone. He wasn't really...
Get yelled at.
He wasn't cowardice really as much. I mean, he did get yelled at. He got like talked to harshly by the sound mic boom guy, and probably other people too.
None of those people liked him,
but he didn't yell at anybody, so no points for that. I said Seinfeld would appear.
Yep.
Did.
And he did. He like legitimately just like appeared too. He just.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was for sure. He like listed off all the people that were going to be there. And those people all showed up, and then also randomly Seinfeld showed up.
Surprise guest.
It's fucking great. So I'll take that point. And then my last one was Hank wears a costume. And he was just wearing a suit the whole time. I don't think he wore anything different besides that one suit.
Same suit he ever wore.
2 full points.
I said that it would be the last show, which was right. I said that we would not see the dog.
Nope.
We did not see the dog. I said that Janine Garofalo will be a bigger character, and she disappeared entirely.
Yeah, very much not on the show anymore.
So negative points for that. And I said someone gets drunk, which I don't think.
No, I don't think there was any hint towards alcohol even.
No, like I don't know if at the end when Hank was all out of sorts.
You had a chance to get drunk yourself and then get a point.
Someone gets drunk. That's true. I didn't specify someone in the show.
You could have just chugged some booze while we were watching the show.
Give me like 10 minutes.
No, podcast is going to be over.
All right. So I think I also get 2. Last show, no dog.
Sounds like 2 to me.
Yeah.
Let's see, you get drunk while I say the outro. Well, that's going to do it for us and the Larry Sanders Show. Mark, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Next time you're in this state, come on back.
Happy to.
All right. Listeners, if you want to hit us up with show suggestions or tell us about stuff about the Larry Sanders Show, you can at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, on the Instagram. But that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you for listening. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Should we say it? You may now flip.